Hey guys, it's Manish from here, and today we are talking about Gotham. It is the third episode of Season 3, titled Mad City, Look Into My Eyes. So this episode, we focus on four main storylines. We have the introduction to Jervis Tetch, aka the Mad Hatter. We have Bruce, Selina, and Doppelganger Bruce. We have Lee, who has rejoined Gotham and also has some new friendships to bring along, and we have Penguin and what he's going through and his rise through Gotham. So we're going to start off talking about Jervis Tetch, who is the main focus of this episode. He will clearly be a villain throughout the season, as you can see, Mad City, as is in every single episode title this season. So if you don't know, he is played by the same guy who played one of the wolves on The Walking Dead, and he has that very smiley, sociopathic personality down really well. He plays this really well. I gotta say, the casting this season has been done perfectly. I've enjoyed so far all the new castings, from Poison Ivy to Jervis Tetch to everyone. With a couple exceptions, but we'll get into that maybe later. So I'll just say, Jervis Tetch, he is a hypnotist, and he is at Barbara's bar, hypnotizing a few people, just having some fun, doing some things, and everyone's having a good time. Barbara seems very focused on him and his ability to control people. He sees one couple, and he sees one of the ladies has a really nice necklace, so he ends up bringing her husband up, and he hypnotizes him, and he sort of gives him like a trigger word. Like, if you ever seen Captain America's Civil War, there was a part where the Russians, I believe, brainwashed Bucky and gave him some like trigger words where if he said them, they would automatically be hypnotized. So that's what he did to the husband, and he did that in order to get into their house because he's new to Gotham, and he uses that trigger word to get the husband to kill his wife, kill himself, and then take their house for him. And apparently the reason he's in Gotham is that he has a sister, and if you know anything about the Mad Hatter in the comics, he has like a girlfriend sort of that her name's Alice, but for some reason, I guess they made him and her siblings. I guess because of the Doppelganger Bruce storyline, they didn't want to have two stalkerish boyfriend-girlfriend things. So I guess maybe that's the only reason I can think of that they made them brother and sister here. But we'll see, obviously, later on. So yeah. He also, as he goes on, he hires Jim to find Alice to bring him in. We don't know his motivations yet. We don't know anything about that, but he hires Jim right off the bat, and we also find out later on that Alice has a condition, or so. I guess she was in Indian Hill, and she has poisoned blood. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what it does yet, but she's very concerned about people touching her or anything. She gets attacked by her landlord in this episode, and she's like, don't touch me, and I guess he does, and he ends up going crazy. So I'm not sure what that is, but that is really kind of spooky thing. So yeah, Jim finds her. She said let him go. She ends up burning down the place. She doesn't want anyone touching the blood. She goes and she runs off and everything, and this obviously freaks Jim out. And he's like, what the heck is going on? So he goes back to Jervis to try and figure out. And Jervis ends up figuring out, hey, Jim's asking too many questions. Time for me to kill him. So he hypnotizes him, puts him up on a ledge, says, hey, you're going to jump off. But right at the last second, right before he's about to jump, Alice comes out with a gun. She says, hey, bring him down. You need to stop. And even after she's like begging him, pleading, he's like literally just so smiley, and he's looking straight at her. But I love you. We're friends. And he doesn't seem to comprehend. She has a gun pointed at him. He's just like, hey, yeah, we're brother sister. Let's be friends or whatever. And so, yeah, but she ends up like shooting at him and everything, Jim wakes up at the last second and falls, but he catches onto the ledge and Alice helps bring him up. So Jervis, I think, is going to be a great addition to this season. I can't wait. I'm really loving it. Him, Poison Ivy, Selena, Enigma, Penguin, all these guys are doing really well this season. I've been up and down on them previous season, but this season, I gotta say, I'm loving it. I hope to see more, and I hope to see more interaction between all of them as well, because that would just be crazy. And with them, is with Bruce too. If Bruce gets like some small little interactions, maybe that would be like, maybe not like too major, but just like small interactions, that would be so bomb. I would love that so much. Okay, so the second storyline we're gonna cover is the Bruce, Selena, and the Doppelganger. The Doppelganger Bruce has he was from Indian Hill. He escaped, and now he's living at Wayne Manor because he wants to know what is going on with them. Apparently, they're feeding him, and we find out that Doppelganger Bruce, who, for some reason, I've also heard the term Nega Bruce, Nega. I don't know if that's the smartest thing to say, but some people have used that term to describe Doppelganger Bruce. I'm just going to call him Bruce 2 from now on, because I think that'd just be easier. Yeah, so Bruce 2 is eating at the table. He reaches over, grabs some bread, and there's a candle right underneath that, and he ends up burning himself, but he doesn't feel it. So, and then later on, Bruce and Alfred are boxing practice, and Bruce 2 comes over, and they say, hey, want to give it a try? And he does. And Bruce has like some superior reflexes and everything. He gets some shots in on Alfred, but Alfred, I guess Alfred gets mad that he's beating him, and he ends up knocking Bruce 2 in the nose, and so Bruce 2 ends up bleeding, but he doesn't feel it, and this obviously makes them wonder what is going on. Why doesn't he feel that or anything? So they're trying to figure that out, and yeah, but so we gotta still figure out what Hugo Strange did to him, what his purpose was, and what potentially his role is going forward. So yeah, then later on in the episode, Selena comes to Wayne Manor. She's trying to get Bruce to help him find Ivy, and just to be a comfort. I really don't think she needs Bruce to find Ivy. I think she just needed a friend. So that was just a pretext, which I thought was really cute. And you know, Bruce comforts her. He like says it'll be okay. We should keep looking. But then she asks for him to bring a car to help lift her, and he says no. And if you want to talk about Mad City, I was so mad at this because Bruce should have helped her. I know technically the doppelganger was there and he didn't want to leave the doppelganger or anything, but oh my god, you're Batman. If Selena's coming to help, needs your help, you help her. Even if she's not even a friend, you're Batman, you're a hero. You go help. And so that is just bad writing in my opinion. That is just the worst. I was so mad at that. I was like, go help. Because I understand there's probably a long-term goal to this with him leaving her behind to go to Switzerland in the season premiere and everything. I know they're trying to set something up where this Bruce is going to screw up and the other Bruce is going to step in. But, oh my god, I cannot tell you how mad that made me when Bruce did not step up, grab the car, and go with Selena to find Ivy. Oh my god, I'm so mad. I can't even tell you. I don't even know. I'm not even gonna say it. But anyway, at the end of the episode, we do see Bruce 2 saw the interaction between Bruce and Selena and that he didn't want to help. So he just straight up cuts his own hair to look like Bruce, and it's a little bit like shaggier than Bruce's. It's not as clean as Bruce, who probably goes to like a bat salon or something. I don't know. But Bruce 2 cuts his own hair, grabs one of the cars, and just slides over the next night and picks up Selena and says, hey, you want to go eat? So Bruce 2, he's got some moves. He might be a little bit shady, and I hope he doesn't go too crazy. But I feel like he's going to go pretty crazy. And yeah, so that's an interesting storyline, but that Selena and Bruce scene just annoyed me to no end. That should not have happened just to set up some storyline. I know Bruce has never been the best at like emotional support and everything like that. But if anyone has ever seen like anything Batman related, he's always willing to help. Even though he's just a kid here, I feel like character personality goes through life, and even though he's still learning, he should have helped her. I literally, I'm at a lost word. That's just wrong. That was just wrong to me, and I did not appreciate that at all. But oh my god. Okay, I gotta move on. I gotta move on. Get this thing rolling. So I've been trying to get these videos down pretty tight knit to get a little bit more faster pace. But okay, so we move on to Jim, and he just got done sleeping with Valerie from the last episode, and yeah, I'm still not a fan of it. And in this episode, yeah, next morning she wakes up. Okay, bye, gotta go, because she's a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. But I just gotta say, if a man did that, where he slept with the main character and then just left off, he would not be a protagonist. He would be sort of an antagonist. So I'm wondering if maybe that's what they're gonna do with Valerie, make her evil or something. But yeah, I do not like her at all. I don't like Jamie Chung. I mean, I don't, not the person, the actress. I don't care about the actress. I don't like this character. I hope it's a temporary thing and she goes away soon. But yeah, and then we also see that Lee is back in town, and she has approached Barnes about her old job at GCPD because her new fiance, who we saw in the season premiere, his name is Mario. He's a doctor who just got a new job at Gotham General. So I was wrong. I thought that was a dream sequence, and that Jim was dreaming about Lee and another guy, but apparently that's a real thing. So there's an actual guy. And here's the bombshell. We also find out that Mario has a father, and his father is Carmine Falcone. Oh my god! And they meet up for dinner, and oh my god, that was such a nice shock. And the thing I also enjoy is his dynamic. He's friends with Jim, and now he's got his son with Lee, and he's a little bit distrustful of Lee at this point because that's his son, and he knows her backstory with Jim, so he's wondering if there's going to be any conflict. And she tries to assure him there won't be. And this is Carmine. He's probably not going to trust her, but he's going to let it play out, see how it goes. And yeah, I'm interested. I'm intrigued. They could go a lot of different ways with this and see what happens. So yeah. And then the last storyline we're gonna talk about is the Penguin. And oh my freaking god, Penguin is absolutely killing it this season. I'm loving it. I like it. I want more of it. So I said last week he really appeared to be like a Trump-like character, and a lot of people said I did not know what I was talking about and I was wrong. But I mean, this episode practically confirms it. He is a Trump-like character. He's run for mayor. He's trying to campaign. He's I don't remember his name, but the current mayor was also going to try it. The former mayor, I guess, who's not the mayor, but who's going to try and rerun. But Penguin steps in and says, "Hey, I'm running." So this is all, and I think this is a throwback to Batman Returns, which is one of my, well, not one of my favorite Batman movies, but one of the movies that are very iconic from back in the day. And so yeah, he's a Trump-like character, and he even has the "Make Gotham Great Again" under one of his billboards, and he's doing great. And I don't know what it says, but the fact that he's playing a Trump-like character, and I'm loving him. I've never been a fan of Penguin the past 2 seasons, but this is my favorite I've seen Penguin. So I don't know what that says. If you're loving Penguin, hey, maybe this is a Trump type homage or something like that. Maybe the showrunners hate Trump. Maybe they like Trump. I don't know. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. I love the fact that he got Enigma released from prison, and that was just such a great thing. And I enjoyed that. And I hope to see more of them two together. They are great together. Their pairing is one of the best things on this episode. In this episode and season. So yeah, that's my review. We'll see what happens in the future, but yeah, so like, subscribe, comment, please. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm Manishrimp. Take care.